What's up, guys? This is Sim with Vengeance, and I'm back here with another Madden NFL 17 Detroit Lions franchise. And today, after taking a tough loss last week to the Jaguars, we're playing right back here on Thanksgiving Day, taking on the Minnesota Vikings, who have struggled this season. We've already beat them once this season, and we're looking to go 2-0 against the Vikings this year. It's going to be tough, though, because last time we faced them, they almost snuck out with a win. And let's face it, the Vikings, who are 1-9, are a tough 1-9 team, because let's face it, because when we get on the field, it's a whole different Vikings team. The Vikings have lost a lot of close games this year, and who knows, maybe if they would have came through in those clutch situations, they could have been a very different team. But if you guys are excited for today's video, make sure you guys drop a like, and if you're new to the channel at all, hit that subscribe button down below for more content such as this. So we're getting towards that playoff scenario here. We're 7-3. We're in second place in the division, and a win today secures second place in the division, but it doesn't necessarily guarantee a playoff spot. We have to, in our season, beginning of the season, our goal was to win 8 games, and now I feel like we can win 11 tops, because we still have to face a lot of good competition. We have to face the Giants later on in the season, and they're starting to get hot, and the Cowboys are really good as well, and so are the Packers. So any of those three games could be losses. So we cannot take any of these games lightly. We have to win as many as we can in case those tough games come around. And it's been kind of hard on us ever since we lost DeAndre Levy and Amir Abdullah. I've been thinking about calling up a practice squad player. I'm not so sure about it, though. It really, really depends on how well he'll fit into the offense, because we really do need a second running back in order for this team to be efficient. And we're not going to see it this week, but definitely next week we will see it against the New Orleans Saints, which is not going to be an easy game either, because playing in the Superdome is one of the toughest things to do. So anyway, like I said, we have a really, really rough schedule towards the end of the season so far. Like I said, a lot of good teams coming up, like the Giants and Cowboys, and the Packers and the Saints, and not so much the Bears, but a division game is always tough, no matter which way you look at it. So we have to take each game, like pretty much one game at a time, and hopefully we don't get, a streak of bad losses, because that would really hurt ourselves in the playoffs. But we're gonna get on with this game here in Ford Field against the Minnesota Vikings, and Bridgewater and them boys. We got the hitman we have to worry about, Chad Greenway as well, Cordarrelle Patterson on the returns. There's a lot of good weapons on this Vikings football team. I'm surprised why they're 1-9, It really does surprise me. So, anyway, we're going to get on here with this game, and we are going to actually kick off to start off this one, as Matthew Stafford and them boys are going to have to play some little bit of a waiting game before we get on the field with them, as Matt Prater's teeing it up, and we are ready to go here on Turkey Day. Gobble, gobble, gobble. And they have Cordarrelle Patterson waiting for the kickoff, and here's the kickoff, and he is going to take a knee, because that's like 7 yards deep in the end zone. So here comes Teddy Bridgewater, the quarterback from Elville, and let's see what he could do today. He did pretty good last time we faced him. He threw for 300 yards, but they came up with that heartbreaking loss at the end where they almost thought they could come back. And they also have Kyle Rudolph out today, so this could really hurt their chances on offense as well. So 3rd down and 10 here for the Vikes. Bridgewater dropping back. Has some pressure on him, and he's going to take off running, and we cannot get up to him, as he's going to be taken down after picking up 21 on the play on that scramble. It looked like we could have got him for a second, but Bridgewater's got some speed. So we got to worry about that as well. So 2nd down and 11. Bridgewater all alone in the shotgun this time. And let's see what he does here on 2nd and 11. Drops back, looking over the middle. It's Stephon Diggs. 1st down, Minnesota Vikings. 22-yard pickup. And, man, they're getting a bunch of yards at a time. Big chunks of yards at a time. And now 3rd down and 2 here at the 25. Single back formation. And they're going to try and hand the football off to AP. But the defense is right there to snuff it out. And that's a loss of about 2 or 3 yards on that one. And that is going to end up bringing out Blair Walsh from about 44 yards away. So this will give the Vikings an early 3-0 advantage. The kick is up. Hold by Hill is good, and so is the kick. And the Vikings are up 3-0. Here comes Matthew Stafford. 20 touchdowns, 10 interceptions on the season, almost 3,000 yards passing. This game, he should eclipse that mark easily. 3rd down and 1 here for Stafford and the Lions. Looking over the middle to Jeremy Curley. Man, we've missed that guy's name a few times in the past few weeks. He hasn't been playing a whole lot, but that's because we have all of our receivers are healthy. And I'm honestly thinking about putting him up the 3rd string because that's pretty much where he fits best. So here we go. Hand it off to Theo Riddick. And Riddick getting the 1st down. And he picks up 14 on that one. 3rd down and 2 here for the Lions. Let's see if we can get this one in or at least get the 1st down. Looking underneath to Jeremy Curley again and getting another 1st down. 5 for 5 is Stafford on the 1st drive for 50 yards. So 2nd quarter just beginning here. We got the single back formation and we're going to hand it off. Toss sweep to Theo Riddick and he's going to find himself in the end zone. Touchdown Detroit Lions, and the Lions have a 7-3 lead early in the 2nd quarter. Now here comes Bridgewater and the Vikings as they go out for their 2nd possession of the game, as we really held the ball for a long time on that 1st drive, but that's kind of a good thing. We don't like it when the opponent's just literally going out there and just getting huge chunks of yards at a time and wasting very little clock, because I don't like those high-scoring affairs. Neither do you guys, so we kind of like it. So far this has been good. So 1st and 10 here for the Vikes. Bridgewater dropping back, looking left side. It's caught by Treadwell. Treadwell makes a guy miss, and he's down at the 12-yard line. Bridgewater 3 for 3 for 66 yards. Man, he's on fire right now. So 3rd down and 10 here for the Vikings at the 11-yard line. Bridgewater drops back, looks right side. It's caught by Treadwell again, but not enough for the 1st down, as that's going to bring out Blair Walsh again for another field goal. This one from 25 yards away. And this one, it should be a chip shot for Blair Walsh. As well, I know he missed that 27-yarder against the Seahawks in the wild card round, but hey, we all make mistakes, right? But he does make that one, making it 7-6. Detroit Lions still have the lead. No worries. We just have to go back and do our thing on offense. Stafford looking underneath to Marvin Jones, and man, he has made quite the appearance in this game. And ever since his injury, he's returned from this injury. He's been playing extremely well. So it's almost like an extra great receiver that we've had. We haven't had him for most of the season so far, but he has been playing really well. And, man, we cannot wait to see what we can do with this team once they're fully loaded and ready to go. 3rd down and 18, though, here on the 43-yard line. We had a penalty, and we even got sacked on this drive, but we were able to get back down to 18 yards, but still not enough to get the 1st down. So we're going to end up punting the football to the Vikings. We don't want to take the risk early on in this game, especially with a lead. To try and go for it or kick the long field goal. That's like a 60-yard field goal. And I don't know if Prater has that in him. I know he can make it from long distances. He has quite the leg, but 60 yards, that's asking a lot out of your kicker, especially early on in the game like this. So we're not going to risk it. But they do get another 1st down. And with about a minute and a half to go here, Bridgewater in a single back at the 39-yard line, dropping back. Has some pressure, but he gets it off to Pruitt, and Pruitt making a guy miss on the spin move and gets it down to the 26-yard line. 13-yard pickup and a 1st. 3rd down and 4 here. Bridgewater in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers and a tight end, and he's got to drop back once again. He's thrown a lot this game compared to last time we faced him, but this one is going to be dropped as Treadwell tried to tiptoe his way on the sideline, but it didn't really work out for him. So this one's another field goal attempt here. This one from 37 yards out for Blair Walsh. The kick is up, and it's bueno. So it's 9-7. Nothing but field goals from the Vikings, but hey, it's giving them the lead. And we got to do better. We're doing good on defense, but we got to do better on offense. Honestly, we got to do a lot better. You see right there, look at that play by Marvin Jones. He's been playing extremely well. So later on 3rd and 19, Stafford dropping way back, looking, and it's almost intercepted by Chad Greenway, former University of Iowa linebacker. And now we got to start the second half with the ball this time at least. So no worries. We're gonna be back here in the second half doing just fine. So we get this one off to Anquan Bolden, and not quite the 1st down, but later on 3rd down and 10 after a holding penalty. Here is Stafford looking right or left side, caught by Marvin Jones again. Another catch by Marvin Jones. That's his 6th catch today for 65 yards. He's been playing really well. 2nd down and 11. Stafford drops back again. Looking underneath, it's caught by that man again, Marvin Jones. Another pickup of 11 yards. and another first. 7 catches, 76 yards. Look at him go today. Man, he might just be, that missing piece that we've needed in the receiving core. We haven't had much to test it out early on in the season, but he's been hurt since week 1, and we haven't really been able to use him a whole lot. But now that he's back, it's just opened up a whole new can of worms in this offense. So, 3rd and 8, looking over the middle to Golden Tate, and that's a first down. So, 15 of 21 for Stafford. He's having a pretty good day for only 189 yards. No turnovers. That's good. Keep the turnovers out of the picture, and we'll be all right. So, 2nd and 7 here, looking over the middle again to Golden Tate, and he's taken down at the 1. Now Stafford's over 200 yards passing and over 3,000 on the season. That's a good number to be at for Matthew Stafford at 11 games into the season. So we get this one off. Toss sweep to Theo Riddick, and he's going to find himself in the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. It's now 14-9. Entering near the 4th quarter now, and this is going to get a little bit more interesting now that this game's been going pretty much back and forth. See right here, Stephon Diggs makes a few guys miss, and he's got speed. He's gone. And now it's 16-14. No, it's not 16-14. It's going to be 15-14. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion to try and make this a field goal game. That was not good defense by the Lions right there. Man, we got to do better than that. So they're getting the shotgun formation, but they're going to hand it off to AP. And AP gets flipped into the end zone, but it still counts the same. It's a 2-point conversion. It's now a field goal game. 17-14 as we're nearing the 4th quarter. 30 seconds left here. Stafford looks underneath to Jones again, making a guy get out of the way. Marvin Jones gets another first down. Now up to 218 passing yards for him on the day. Stafford, here we go. Last play of the 3rd. Shotgun play. Here we go. Stafford again. Looking deep downfield, and this one's going to be caught by Golden Tate over the shoulder catch. What a play by Golden Tate to end the 3rd quarter. That's what it's like, you know what? Golden Tate's got some speed. Let's just throw it over the top. So, 1st and 10. Stafford again, looking underneath this time to Theo Riddick, and Theo Riddick gets a first down. 21 of 27 is Stafford for 255. Just having a good day. A productive day. He hasn't thrown a touchdown pass, but he hasn't turned the ball over either. He's, like I said, productive in a way that helps his team out in the long term and more than just the passing game, because we've been doing a lot of work in the running game as well. Take a look at the toss sweep play to Theo Riddick, and that's his 3rd touchdown of the game. All the touchdowns have been done by Theo Riddick. So if you guys started him in fantasy this week, well, hey, maybe you guys just got yourself some fantasy points. I don't know. 3rd down and 10 here for the Vikings. 7:16 left here in the game, and let's see if we can hold this lead, because man, these are some really icky waters here for the Lions. So here's Bridgewater. Take it down for the sack by Gilberry. And look at that. We get the ball back. Look at that. The defense coming through. So 3rd down and 4 here for the Vikings on defense. Let's see if they can make a stop to get the ball back. But we don't want that, do we? So we're going to get this one off to Golden Tate. Down inside the 15 to the 10. And it's 1st and goal. Well, it's 1st and 10. They're going to mark it down at like the 10.5. But later on, it's 3rd and 3 at like the 3.5. And here is Stafford looking, trying to find somebody in the end zone. Oh, but he thought he had Ebron in the end zone. But they're going to mark this down as they're short of the first down. I honestly thought he got in the end zone. That would have been the game right there. But we're going to go for it on 4th down in like literally inches. And I'm thinking I'm, going to get this. But here comes the Vikings defense coming up big. You always have to watch out for the hitman, but he didn't make the play, but he was a big, the Vikings defense is pretty good. So 2nd down and 1 here. They get this one off to Lane, and he gets nailed as he goes out of bounds, and they're going to hit me for an unnecessary roughness right there. So add 15 more to that, and that's not a smart play, Quandre Diggs. I mean, that's iffy. I don't know. 3rd down and 6, Bridgewater. Drop it back, has time, overthrows his intended target, and that's going to be bring up 4th down. So the Vikings down to their last shot here, as now that they have they've wasted the timeout already. They don't get it here. It's pretty much game over. Bridgewater looking to the left side. It's going to be caught by Diggs, but there's a flag on the play, and this one looks like it's going to be coming back, so they're going to have to replay 4th down, and let's see what they can do here on 4th and 16. This is for the game right here, ladies and gentlemen. We got to make a play right here. Bridgewater taking off. He's going to run with it. He makes a couple of guys miss, but he's short of the first down, and the Lions escape with a 4-point victory over the Minnesota Vikings, who dropped to 1-10 on the season. The Lions improved to 8-3. And next week, we are going to the Louisiana Superdome to take on the New Orleans Saints. And they are going to be 5-6 coming into this game. So they are in the middling grounds, trying to fight for playoff position, trying to keep their playoff hopes alive. And we'll see how that goes, because this game right here was just absolutely crazy. Another fantastic, wild game in the Detroit Lions franchise. And I'm not even trying to do this on purpose either. It's like these games are getting really, really difficult because this game is giving me heart attacks. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys enjoyed, drop a like. And if you're new to this channel at all, hit that subscribe button down below for more content such as this. But until next time, my name is Sim with Vengeance. You guys have been amazing as always, and I'm out. Peace.